Hello guys, what's up? So I'm back again for another tutorial video. So in this video, I will gonna show you how you can open and use the VBA page in Microsoft Access. So if you are interested, then keep on watching. But before all that, if you are new to my channel, consider to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and also, you can comment down below if you have something that you want me to make a tutorial about. So without further ado, let's start the tutorial. So to open and use the VBA page in Microsoft Access, it's actually very easy. Just follow what I'm gonna do. So for the first step, I want you to go to the database menu at the top. And here at the database tools menu, you will now see this Visual Basic option. So this is the button that will take you to the VBA page, so just go and click it. And then there it is guys, your VBA page for your Access file will now be opened. And now that you opened the page, you can now start creating a VBA module for you to be able to start coding. So for that, just select this Insert Module option right here. And after that, you will see two options for module, the normal module and the class module. So the difference between these two is simple. A standard module is a place where you can write your general code that can be used anywhere in your Access, while the class module on the other hand is used to create your own custom object that has its own data and action. It's like a blueprint for building something with specific properties and behavior. It's kind of like a class in programming if you're familiar with it. What you will choose here will depend on what you need. If you only want to write a simple code that the whole database can use, you can go and choose the standard module. But if you want to be more advanced and create a custom objects with its own behavior, then you can select the class module. In my case, I will choose the standard one. And after that, it's done. Congratulations, your module will now be created, so you can now start writing your code here that controls your Access database. And so that's just how you do it guys. Now that you've watched this video, you can now do it yourself. So that concludes our tutorial video for today. I hope it helped you. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.